There is a place where the world falls away, leaving only you and the immense, breathing quiet of the universe. Here, the boundaries between earth and sky blur, and the silence is so profound it feels almost sacred. In this vastness, you are both lost and found, a single heartbeat echoing in the endless night. This is the Tenere Desert, in the heart of Niger, a place where time itself seems to slow, and the world is reduced to its most elemental forms: sand, wind, and sky. The Tenere is not just a location on a map, but a realm of legend and wonder, a place that has called to travelers and dreamers for centuries. This vast sea of sand has remained unchanged for millennia, a place of profound beauty and humbling scale. The dunes roll on endlessly, shaped by winds that have whispered the same stories for thousands of years. Here, the landscape is both ancient and ever-changing, a paradox that invites contemplation. To journey here is to step into a storybook written with wind, sand, and stars. Every footprint is a new chapter, every night sky a tapestry of dreams. The desert's silence is not empty, but filled with the echoes of those who have crossed it before you, nomads, explorers, and seekers of meaning. The adventure begins in Agadez, a city of caravans and mystery. Its ancient streets are alive with the rhythms of trade and tradition, a gateway to the unknown. Here, the past and present mingle in the call to prayer, the laughter of children, and the quiet determination of those who call the desert home. As you leave behind the noise of modern life, the silence of the Tenere envelops you, a silence so deep it lets you hear your own heartbeat. The further you walk, the more the world you knew fades away, replaced by a sense of awe and vulnerability. The desert strips away distractions, leaving only what truly matters. This is not an empty land. It's alive with spirit, history, and the enduring presence of its people. The Tuareg, with their indigo veils and ancient songs, have called this place home for generations. Around a campfire, stories are shared beneath the stars, and the desert's wisdom is passed from one soul to another. The Tenere is called the desert within a desert for its remoteness and extraordinary character. It is a place where solitude is not loneliness, but a rare and precious gift. Here you can feel the weight of history and the lightness of being all at once. Waves of golden sand stretch to every horizon, shifting colors with the sun from dawn's gold to dusk's fiery orange. Each moment brings a new palette, a new mood, as the desert transforms under the changing light. Sunrise brings hope, sunset brings reflection, and every hour in between is a lesson in patience and wonder. Then, as night falls, the dunes are bathed in a silvery moonlit glow. The world becomes quiet again, and the stars return to their watchful vigil. In this light, the desert feels otherworldly, a place where dreams and reality merge. Here, you feel like a fleeting part of something eternal and immense. The scale of the landscape humbles you, reminding you of your place in the universe. Yet, in that humility, there is a sense of belonging, a realization that you are connected to all who have walked these sands before. The Tenere promises not just adventure, but transformation, a call to those who seek to truly feel the world. It is a place for those willing to listen to the silence, to embrace the unknown, and to discover the strength within themselves. It is a place that changes you from the inside out. In the Tenere, you find not only the beauty of the desert, but the beauty of your own spirit, resilient, curious, and forever touched by the whisper of the sands of time. As the sun sets in the Tenere, the desert becomes a masterpiece of light and shadow. The sky ignites in orange, pink, and violet, commanding your full attention. The heat fades, replaced by a cool breeze and deepening silence. As darkness falls, the first stars appear, soon joined by thousands more. The desert night glows with starlight, the Milky Way a luminous river overhead. The dunes soften into rolling waves of silver, the air crisp and cool. Wrapped in a blanket, you gaze upward, awed by the grand theater of the cosmos. This is the desert's gift, a nightly reminder of infinite beauty, if only you look. Every journey into the Tenere begins in Agadez, a city steeped in history and legend. For centuries, it's been the crossroads of the Sahara, home to the resilient Tuareg people. The old quarter's winding streets and the iconic mud brick Grand Mosque set the scene. The minaret, a beacon for caravans, stands as a symbol of hope and survival. Markets brim with the scent of spices and the sound of traditional music. Here you meet Tuareg guides, true experts who read the stars and sands. Agadez is your final embrace of civilization before the wilds of the Tenere. It is the key that unlocks the desert's heart. The Tuareg, often called the Blue Men of the Sahara for their striking indigo veils and robes, are true masters of this formidable land. For centuries, they have thrived in the vast, shifting sands of the Sahara, adapting to an environment that most would find inhospitable. Their deep knowledge of the desert's secrets, from the movement of the dunes to the patterns of the wind, has allowed them to survive and flourish where few others dare to venture. The Tuaregs' lives, once centered on the ancient caravan trade and the herding of camels, goats, and sheep, are a living lesson in resilience and harmony with nature. They have long been the lifeblood of trans-Saharan commerce, guiding caravans laden with salt, gold, and other treasures across endless miles of sand. Their ability to read the land and anticipate its moods is unmatched, and their relationship with their animals is built on mutual respect and trust. Navigating by the stars, the Tuareg can find their way across the desert's vast emptiness, even on the darkest nights. They know how to locate water where none seems to exist, using ancient knowledge passed down through generations. Their camels, often called the ships of the desert, are not just beasts of burden but companions and lifelines, essential to survival in this harsh environment. In Tuareg society, women hold a unique and powerful role. Their matrilineal culture means that lineage and inheritance pass through the mother's line, giving women authority as keepers of tradition, storytellers, and guardians of the ancient Tifinagh script. Women are respected as the heart of the family and the community, shaping the identity and future of their people. Art, poetry, and music are woven into the fabric of daily life. Tuareg artisans craft intricate silver jewelry and leatherwork, each piece telling a story of survival, beauty, and connection to the land. Their music and poetry echo across the dunes, celebrating love, bravery, and the enduring spirit of their people. Sharing tea with the Tuareg is more than a simple act. It is a ritual of hospitality and philosophy. The ceremony of 3 glasses, each with its own meaning, reflects the Tuareg's approach to life. The first glass is bitter as life, the second strong as love, and the third sweet as death. Through this ritual, guests are welcomed and bonds are forged. To sit by their campfire, listening to stories and music under a sky ablaze with stars, is to be welcomed into a world of elegance, pride, and timeless tradition. A world where the spirit of the desert lives on in every song, every tale, and every shared moment. In the Tenere, the night sky is a dome of infinite, glittering diamonds. Far from city lights, the stars overwhelm, a celestial tapestry that feels almost unreal. The Milky Way stretches boldly across the sky, constellations and shooting stars in constant motion. Lying on cool sand, you feel the ancient light connect you to the universe and to every human who's ever gazed upward. The silence is so complete you almost hear the earth turning. Here, worries shrink and peace expands. The desert night invites introspection and wonder. This is a shared, timeless experience, a meditation under the stars. The memory of that sky will stay with you, a reminder of the world's enduring magic. As night deepens, the campfire becomes the heart of your desert world. The Tuareg's music, haunting imzad, rhythmic tind, and hypnotic guitar, fills the air with emotion and history. Under the stars, these desert blues connect you to the spirit of the Sahara. Elders share legends and fables, their voices captivating even if you don't know every word. Stories and music are not just entertainment, they're the lifeblood of Tuareg culture. Around the fire, laughter and food are shared, and barriers melt away. In these moments, the true spirit of travel is found: connection, understanding, and shared humanity. The echoes of music and stories linger long after the fire fades. The Tenere is as much an internal journey as an external one. Surrounded by endless sand and sky, your sense of self shifts and distractions fall away. Mindfulness comes naturally here: the sun on your skin, the wind, the sand beneath your feet. The desert's simplicity is liberating, offering clarity and perspective. Problems shrink, and you reconnect with your intuition. The Tuareg's resilience and grace inspire appreciation for life's essentials. The silence is filled with peaceful energy that restores the soul. You leave with a renewed sense of clarity, purpose, and quiet strength. The Tenere is for those who crave adventure and quiet contemplation. It's a true expedition. No hotels, no roads, just tents, stars, and the wisdom of the Tuareg. This simplicity forces you to connect deeply with the land and its people. The freedom of the open desert is intoxicating. Every sunrise and sunset a celebration. Traveling with the Tuareg offers a rare cultural immersion, humbling, inspiring, and unforgettable. The journey is an education in resilience, hospitality, and tradition. Come if you seek transformation, silence, and a sky full of stars. The Tenere will test you, change you, and leave an indelible mark on your heart. I hope these words have painted a glimpse of the magic that awaits in Niger's deserts. Here, the horizon stretches endlessly, and every grain of sand tells a story of ancient travelers, nomads, and the resilient people who call this land home. The air is filled with a sense of possibility, and the silence of the desert is both humbling and inspiring. To travel here is to embrace true exploration and let the world surprise you. Each step into the desert is a step into the unknown, where adventure and discovery go hand in hand. The vastness of the landscape invites you to lose yourself, only to find a deeper connection with the world around you. Along the way, you'll meet guides whose knowledge of the land is as deep as the desert itself, and share moments of warmth and laughter with locals who welcome you as family. Imagine sitting by a fire under brilliant stars, listening to Tuareg music, the melodies weaving through the night air, carrying stories of generations past. And as the sun sets over endless dunes, the sky explodes in color, painting the sand in gold and crimson, reminding you of the beauty found in stillness. This is not just a dream, it's a real adventure for the brave and open-hearted. Here, you'll challenge your limits, discover new strengths, and create memories that will last a lifetime. Travel here is about connection, with the land, its textures and colors, the way the sand feels beneath your fingers, and the quiet moments of reflection that the desert inspires. It's about immersing yourself in the culture, learning from the Tuareg and Nigerian people, and discovering new perspectives about yourself along the way. Step away from the noise and find a slower, more deliberate rhythm. Let the desert teach you patience, resilience, and the value of simplicity. If you hear the desert's call, let adventure take hold and come with an open mind. The desert will challenge you, but it will also reward you with moments of awe and wonder. The journey is waiting. All you have to do is take the first step. Let Niger's heart open to you, and you may just find a new part of yourself along the way.